No, it is not Pong. Hello, Kai. How are you doing today? Also, let me know if you can hear me. I had to make some adjustments to my sound settings, so having another set of ears around would be incredibly helpful today. Hello, Kronos. I am quite audible. Ah, yes, glad to hear it. I have no option but to do a couple of hunts with my boy Babo. Hell yeah. More so than usual? Oh, interesting. In a good way or in a bad way? Or just in a way? Aurelia Sage. Hey, I can hardly hear me. Interesting. Let me take a look at the audio settings real quick. I mean, it says like the levels are pretty high. It's less quiet than before, at least for me. Interesting. So now we have two contracting opinions that one it says it's louder, one says it's softer. Can you hear me? That's the big question. Can you hear me, and is it like well audioed? But yes, Justice, we'll get you in here today. Be fun to hunt. Which, by the way, if you guys haven't followed Justice23, you should. Justice is like one of the best Monster Hunter streamers I know. And easily one of the best Monster Hunter players I know. I think I'm an okay streamer. I think I'm a... Baba's voice is very faint in my left ear, but not in my right. Oh, interesting. I wonder... Let me check a setting here. Right. Properties. No. There should be a way to downmix this to mono. In theory. Yeah, because, okay, I see what's going on. The music is in your right ear. Okay, now that's interesting. Is that true of everyone? I'm sure not everyone's listening to me with headphones on. But yeah, of course. It's the least I can do. Alright, in theory, right, there should be a way for me to downmix this to properties. No. Add a new device. No, not a new scene. Add a new device. We're gonna go with microphone. Audio input. Audio input device capture. Okay. I'm gonna set it to you. Right, so in theory this should be cancel. Okay. Alright, now there should be two of me. And one of these is going to be much louder than the other because it's actually been dialed in correctly. That should be a little bit better. Advanced audio properties. Aha, there we go. Monitor, left, right, sync offset, volume status. There should be one of these that allows me to down mix to phone speaker, so I don't know. Now, the music being in only your right ear, that's interesting. That should not be the case. It makes me wonder if there is an issue with the mono. Yes, there we go. Okay, that should fix that. And then I don't actually need you anymore. I can delete this. Remove. Yes. Okay. How does that sound? That should fix the audio only coming in through one input device. Although, honestly, I'm a little bit concerned it might be your headphones. It sounds good. Yay! Hello, Spirital. No. Spiraled. Did not mean to butcher your name. Or spiraled. Yeah, spiraled. Alright. Grinding coffee. Gonna grind all the coffee into a nice fine mist. Aha, there we go. No, still not there yet. Okay. Yeah, so lately I've been having this issue with my microphone. It's been getting offset from my video, and it's been driving me absolutely insane. The big issue is that it reflects my voice back at me about like half a second later than when I say it. And for those of you who have done that funny little science experiment in school, where you like listen back to your voice and then like your voice is played back at you a second later and it makes it like impossible to talk to yourself. That is how I've been streaming for like literally the past few months. And it has been getting progressively worse. So I'm hoping that by switching up where my audio is actually coming in from, it's going to fix that issue, and then I'm going to sound a lot more well-spoken while I stream rather than it being absolutely incomprehensible nonsense. Because my brain is like working at 10 billion, like, I don't know, whatever's a second, trying to like process what it is I'm saying. But yes, that should fix the issue. Actually, I think it's still a little quiet. I can turn myself up just a little bit more here. Check, 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 check. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and I might be a little bit behind on starting stream today. Hopefully it won't be too long, though. Sounds great. Wonderful. That's all I can ask for. Also, feel free to take a stab at the video game music that we're listening to at this moment. If anyone can get it, you get a cookie. And by a cookie, I mean your name shows up on the thingy. And we have quite a few thingies up there. Is it Pokemon? I mean, that's not really a game. It's more like a franchise, but sure. Is it Pokemon XD? Yes, Kai, it is Pokemon XD. Should have never said anything. Congratulations on your cookie. I now owe you 13. Awesome. Hell yeah. All right. Let the coffee bloom. Let it do all the things it needs to do. I had this moment earlier today where somebody was mentioning the new Pokemon game that's coming out soon, and I was like, I do want to play that. Oh. You know, I was like, I do want to play that, but I think even more than that, I want to be able to play Scarlet and Violet without the without the terrible frame rate. Like somebody had mentioned it to me, and I was like, oh my god, if I had a Switch 2, I could actually play Scarlet and Violet with like pretty good frames. That would almost inspire me to like want to get a Switch 2, is getting to finish Scarlet and Violet. Because what's funny is like I actually had, hello Jaded, speaking of the person I was talking to today, I actually like was having such a good time playing the game outside of every issue that I kept like having with it. Nah, I just play a good game. Fair. But Scarlet and Violet, I can play it now for realsies. And Pokemon are just popping in and out with 5 feet. It's the frame rate. And I'll be honest, I am one of the first people to say that, like, you know, frame rates, like, I don't really care. You know, I don't care if my game runs at only 30 frames a second. 30 is great. 30 frames a second is great. Love it. When the game chugs at like 4 frames a second though, like it's pretty rough. And when the frame rate is unstable, that's the big thing for me. Instability. That's what really gets my goat when it comes to like video games. Fun fact, I just got home from grocery shopping and I have realized I haven't eaten anything yet today. Haven't eaten anything yet today outside of some Cheez-Its. Classic. Well, if it's any consolation, all I've had today is, well, I hadn't eaten anything today until about like 30 minutes ago, and the thing that I ate was sushi and the other one, Chex Mix. I had Chex Mix. Stonefist. Oh, interesting. Do you have a preference as to what difficulty we play that on, or just whatever kind of Stonefist quest I got? Sounds amazing. Oh, it was quite great. That coffee was the most I've consumed. All right, let's get started. And again, thank you Pokemon XD for the lovely intro music. We will begin now. And the lobby is now going to be open. Justice, are you ready to hop in? I want to make sure you make it in there. Whatever is the medium. Okay, perfect. Maybe G1 then. I don't plan on doing any of the capture quests because those are kind of awful. And then lobby ID is currently on the screen. Feel free to jump in. And then I will get that permanently put up there. 5552-4292- 6897. Let me just grab my Switch. Sounds good. G1 is capture. Fine. G2. Whatever one isn't capture. Whatever's like a good G-Ring quest that doesn't involve me having to like play around some kind of crazy thing. Alright, Nimble's booting in. One more spot is available. Feel free. Go fight amongst yourselves. This is when like Lady Aurora pops in and joins us as well. My first time joining? Hell yeah. Is that you as Ludroth? Kai, feel free to post first. You're the first one here. Well, I hope you have fun. I hope I don't blow you up too much. You know, as we do in this game. And then we will see Nimble here, I'm sure, in just a second. Pouring my coffee. All right, everyone. Cheers to a wonderful, wonderful stream. Hello, Swordmancer. How's it going? Fair warning. You will be hit by my great sword swing, and I apologize in advance. Ha! How excited I am. I have internet and yogurt. Karen, I apologize. Yes, I'll register it. The spot is already taken. I did. You inspired me to get yogurt today, so I now have yogurt in my thing. But yes, if you would like to join in next Swordmatcher, yes, I bought Greek yogurt and granola, and I also bought bananas to throw in all of that. Swordmatcher, you will be the #1 top of the list when a spot opens up. I will let you know. I wasn't gonna buy yogurt, but then I bought yogurt, and now I have like things for smoothies this week. I have bananas. I got so much good food. Oh, sorry, Kronos. And lobby ID is in the top right corner, Justice. Good. I have bad Night Ring Gauntlet. All lords stopping them to probably stream it. Oh, sick. Sorry, Kronos. I meant you. Sorry. The names don't line up, so my brain goes to whatever. Swordmatzer is Hunter. You are Karen. And you will be the first one in as soon as the lobby opens up. Faye, let me... Sorry, waiting on someone. No, it's all right. It's supposed to be like this invisible thing in the top right corner of the stream. It's designed that way. So that way, you know, it's always present, always there. Some people like to, you know, throw it up in the top right corner for, what is it? Or some people like to pin it in their chat, and that's usually a pretty dang good solution. I should, but I don't. Mr. Tosh, I'll be lurking in just ASMR while I play Lies of P. I don't know what Lies of P are, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time doing whatever that is. And I always appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. All right, and then we have Justice in here. Wonderful. All right, a nice full lobby. We'll swap people around as we go. Justice, if you... sorry, not Justice. Kronos, if you would like to be the first one in that queue, I will make sure to reserve that spot for you as soon as it opens up. Lies of P is the Pinocchio Dark Souls game. That is a crazy string of words. That anybody who doesn't know what Lies of P is also thinking that is a crazy string of words. Where am I? Here I am. Also, genuine question about Twitch. Can people find your stream after you've stopped being live? I see 55 views on my past stream, and I'm like, these are pity bot views. People can watch the VODs, and that'll be what, like, gives you views. So, like, what ends up happening is you had 55 views from the stream, and then other people maybe had watched it after stream. I know what you're talking about, and it's weird. I couldn't give you... I don't know the full idea of what's going on. But there is like a... I know what you're talking about, and I wouldn't worry about it all that much. Because, like, when I used to stream Monster Hunter, I would get, like, 200 views afterwards, or something ridiculous. That made no sense to me. I'm surprised that you never heard of it. I mean, you know, again, I live under a rock. Quick chat, what do I eat? Pizza, nachos, or teriyaki chicken and rice? I mean, I brought stuff to have chicken teriyaki this week. But that doesn't mean you have to have stuff to buy chicken teriyaki this week. Well, that was fast. Nope, okay. Pizza. Pizza is good. Kai says chicken. Chrono says pizza. I don't have an answer. Because I don't want no pity views. I'm a strong, independent streamer who don't need no bots. You know, here's the thing. If you're not paying for them, let them do their thing. There's absolutely nothing that can be done. It could just be like actual viewers from like God knows where just trying to watch your stream. It could be, and there's no way to really know. Eat a nacho chicken pizza. Ah! That's kind of scary. Although you could probably make something that would be pretty good. Like, you could probably make a nacho pizza with chicken on it. You could probably make a teriyaki chicken nacho pizza. I'm not sure how. Don't ask me how. I don't have an answer for you. But you could maybe get away with it. Ah, green onions. I forgot to buy green onions. All right. Ludroth, it is your turn to post. So feel free to post. Eat nachos with teriyaki and pizza bites. It all ties back to Kim Possible. Does it actually? I know, like, the nacho place is a thing in, you know, Kim Possible. Every TV show has kids eating pizza. That's just, like, literally a staple of life. That's just the way life is. As for teriyaki chicken, I don't know where that comes from, honestly. Pizza bagels. Should I get them? No, you should make them. Buy some everything bagels, buy a jar of marinara, and buy some mozzarella. You can make your own pizza bagels, and they are delicious. And probably better than anything that you get at the store. Oh, secret fact. If you want your cheese to like look kind of crispy and red, so here's what you do. You sprinkle paprika on top of it. And so what you can do is you can like toast your bagels beforehand, put all the things on it, throw it in the oven, and broil it on high for like literally 30 seconds, and you end up with like something insane. If you like pepperoni, you can throw that on there too. I don't eat pepperoni, so I will not be throwing pepperoni on my pizza bagels, but you know, to each their own. Oh, we'll do this. I haven't actually rocked this set in a minute. Get nachos, cut teriyaki into small pieces, and throw them in the nachos with tomato sauce on the side. Chat, you're not helpful. Is chat ever helpful? Ask any streamer. The answer is overwhelmingly yes. Chat is very helpful if you are asking good questions. If you ask bad questions, then, you know. Or if you got a bunch of, you know, trolls. Like me, I am not a useful chat member. I am one of the most unhelpful chat members. I'm also a pretty unhelpful streamer. At least in the context of getting information out of me. Am I in queue after Babo, Kronos? Yes. Yes. After Kronos. Yes, after I'm done streaming, the lobby can be all yours. But yes, no, you're next in line. If you so wish. I'll take a dust of life. What's diary time? Oh, yeah, so diary time is, for those of you who don't know, I have a Babotosh archives page. I literally save every single stream that I do, and I upload it to that page. And so anything from, you know, present day all the way back to 2020, there's just videos. So what ends up happening is if you enter diary time, no more soapbox. What do you mean no more soapbox? There's always a soapbox. Yeah, there we go. So at the end of stream, we'll take a minute and we'll look back at, you know, how life was, you know, 5 years ago. Within, you know, an hour into the stream. In fact, I will pin that message just so that way we have it. I'm sure there's a... How do I pin this message? Oh, well, I guess I don't need to. Tropius? Okay, so yes, for those of you who play Pokemon, maybe you're familiar with the Pokemon Tropius. If not, well, allow me to enlighten you. Tropius is a water grass type Pokemon that gets the Harvest ability. Harvest is really good. And I believe that Tropius could be viable under the context that... I believe Tropius could be viable under the context, very specifically, under the context that it gets more defense. And not a lot of defense, you know? There was an argument that was being made to me at one point that... You know, Ampharos is not a great Pokemon, but I believe Tropius could be a good Pokemon with access to 10 HP or 10 more defense in both defenses, which is not a lot, but enough. And with the ability to have Tailwind. And then Tropius could be like an incredibly viable Pokemon in competitive. Or, you know, it could be a setup user, because it also gains access to Calm Mind, Chlorophyll. If it had Tailwind, then that'd be great, and it gets Solar Beam. So, like, you know, if it was just a little bit tankier with the harvest ability, you could actually set up with it, and it might be kind of crazy. Apparently, I'm a lunatic for thinking this. Guys, we're losing him. Tropius is such a cool Pokemon, and I think it could be competitively viable if given access to the correct tools. And I'm not talking about unreasonable requests. I'm talking about relatively reasonable things. Doesn't it also get Dragon Dance? I have no clue. It might. I think with Harvest, you can make it some crazy bulk machine that, like, you know, with immunity to... It also gets Wide Guard. Did you know that? Did you know Tropius gets Wide Guard? Crucify if you must, but I can see it. I told you, I'm not crazy. I'm a Tropius believer now. I did a little bit of research, and now I believe. Again, with more defense. Like, you know, honestly, if you could give it, like, Assault Vest with it while it still had the Harvester effect, like, it would be good-ish. The Tropius cult. This is not a cult. There is no cult here. For it to be a cult, we would have to have, I don't know, silly red hats and, you know, believe in weird things. But we do neither of those things. But all seriousness, it is not a cult. I'm gonna just hit the floor here. Silly red hats. There we go. Is Tropius, is Tropo Tropius because he's grass type, or is he grass type because he is Tropius? Tropius is grass type. Because grass type is awesome. I think he's like part banana tree, because like it has like the banana things hanging out from underneath it, doesn't it? It's the fruit Pokemon. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, no, we're having a great time. Also, give me just 1 second here. I'll give you a quick shout out. Tropius can get Dragon Dance as an egg move. And has been able to since Gen 9. I mean, that's pretty good. Especially because it has access to Chlorophyll, so like, maybe you could use Assault Vest with Tropius. You give Tropius Assault Vest, run the Chlorophyll ability, and then it becomes like this kind of weird setup, kind of mid, you know, Solar Beam user. It also gets access to Leaf Storm, which is kind of cool. Although I think, honestly, Calm Mind is probably your better bet. Because it is a... Well, no, you could use a physical attack. You could use it as a physical attacker. It'd be bad. Not a bad. No shout-out required, my friend, no worries. Yeah, but, like, your cool Pokemon. No, not Chloroform ability. That would make it actually broken. But yeah, go follow Savior the Raider. Again, another great streamer. Nightbot, are you going to do your job? No. That's crazy. Well, you should still go follow them. Nightbot. Yeah, everybody sigh at Nightbot. But yes. But anyway, yeah, that's my silliness. Justice, it is your turn to post. Feel free to post whatever you would like. I know you're here to have fun and just help out, but like, you know, it's, you know, if you want to post something, please do. As for me, I'm going to find a set to run. Actually, you know, I'm feeling... I was having a lot of fun with this set, and then I kind of stopped. Skip? All right. Then it will be my turn to post. Oh, this isn't finished. Let me see if I can finish this. Surely I can, right? Ah! Nope, still missing tails. That's fine. Nightbot is back. Yay! Thank you, Nightbot, for coming back to us in this moment of need. Also, my trombone broke, but I have procured his saxophone. That is a odd solution to that problem. Right, we're doing Stone Fist. I don't need a water sword and shield. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Bringing the wrong weapon and equipment and things. All of the things. Everything's wrong. There we go. Yeah, that's the sword I want. Worst case scenario is we get some Mind's Eye Roll. Nightbot is protesting Tropius Enjoyers. True, though. I'm going to get my trombone fixed, but now I can sax. Very exciting. I'm very happy for you. Honestly, I wish I had a saxophone, because, like... Yeah, we'll hunt two of them. I wish I had a saxophone, because lately I've been listening to a lot of prog, and, like... every single prog song has saxophone in it. And I'm like, really? Like, it sounds great in rock and, like, all kinds of music. And I'm just like, man, I wish I could play that instrument. I wish I knew somebody who could play that instrument. Like, for real, for real. Also, this hub music just makes me smile every time. It's pretty dang good. I think everyone here is mostly an enjoyer of the anime hub music. Like, I swear, every time I join anybody's stream who plays Monster Hunter, this is like the music 90% of the time. But yeah, no. Do you know what I'm talking about, Swordmaster? All the prog music that uses saxophone? Like, I don't know if you've heard of, let's see. King Crimson has some stuff off of Court of the Crimson King that uses saxophone. But, like, if you've ever listened to Snarky Puppy, they got some crazy sax players. If you've ever listened to Thank You Scientist, they have a really good saxophone player. What is it? I played this at the coffee shop earlier today, but it's a song called Chromology. And God, the saxophone is just sick. What would you say is the musical equivalent of wingdings? Ooh, let me think about that for a second. I feel like the really basic answer is like, I don't know, acid jazz. But I think you could go even further. I think it's like obscure sampling and looping. And I mean that in like the sense of like, okay, there's a group called Negative Land. You look them up. Play almost anything by them. And I think that's kind of what you're going to find is going to be Wingding's font. And it's great. I fucking love it. But like, it's not for everyone. Don't look it up. Trust me. No, it's so good. It's like, it's such a good genre of music. Man, I did not bring my oils. Can't stop me. Can't stop me, won't stop me. Ooh, wow. Very close to death already. Favorite deviant? Ooh, let me think about that for a second. Okay, aesthetically, I really like Night Cloak. But in terms of, like, the most fun to fight, I think Bolt Reaver's pretty fun. I usually have a good time fighting Bolt Reaver. Yeah, I'm going to go with Bolt Reaver. Just because, like, it has some really interesting moves. Like, so obviously it functions differently. Oh, Grimclaw is also really fun. It's a fun, different take on, I like the monsters that aren't just like, oh yeah, it's the same monster but has a one-hit KO move. You know what I mean? But rather it's, like, actually something kind of, like, dynamic and, like, you kind of have to play around it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bolt Reaver. The armor is fucking rock all the time. Bolt Reaver, lightsaber, go burr. Well, I think even, like, just beyond that, like, Bolt Reaver has this super, like, it has, like, the gravity move. It, like, fires off projectiles that the original one doesn't, which I think is kind of cool. I think, like... And then, like, I don't know. It feels like the fight is actually, like, very different in regards to, like, how it's played. Just because of the type of, like... how everything that, like, regular Bolt Reaver does, it does a little differently. So you really have to approach it like it's a different monster. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's just Astralos. No, it's, like, actually kind of different and sandboxy. 20 pounds of white rice can fill 3 gallons of block bags. I believe that. Are we talking, like, just plain white rice? Like, uncooked white rice or cooked white rice? Because there's a difference there, too. Bolt Reaver's always a hard monster for me because of my low Thunder Res. Yeah, that does make it hard. It definitely, low Thunder Res against Bolt Reaver is a good way to get one shot. Uncooked. Ah, there we go. What will I do with this info? Now you know that if you need to store 20 pounds of rice, you can do it in 3-gallon Ziploc bags. It's as simple as that. I just keep it all in one big bag, personally. You'll know when the time is right. That's right. Once you start adulting and need rice in your life, you'll know. At least if you buy uncooked rice. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the Uncle Ben's pre-cooked microwave rice or whatever. Oh, wow. I cut the pit in half. My time has come. You found a use for this knowledge already? Alright, Kai, your turn to post. And I do believe I owe someone a gun lance. what is the rice to water ratio again? So the way that I do it is I stick my finger in the water with the rice, and I kind of gauge where my hand, like I'll put my other finger in the rice and be like, okay, so the rice is, and put it on top of the rice. So when I pull my finger out, the wet mark is where the water's at, and the part where my finger is at is where the rice is at. And so I should be able to judge that there is twice as much water as there is rice in the pot. But because the rice displaces the water, it's slightly different. It's not like use 1 cup and then use another 1 cup. It's bigger than that. Or don't use like 1 cup and then 2 cup. It's like weird. Wow, you're so helpful. I hope that is not sarcasm. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna have fun today. I'm gonna play aerial gun lance. Where's it at? There it is. Hug the dog, very well. Big squeeze. We're gonna die. Oh, is it a big monster? Should I be concerned for my life? Oh, I see. Maybe I don't. No, this is still probably the best bet. I think if I second guess myself, I'm gonna die for real, for real. This is like a good way for me not to die and also have fun. You wanna know my hot take? I think that G5 Bloodbath is harder than EX Bloodbath. Because, like, yeah, you get 1 shot, but you're also not having to fight 3 monsters and also, you know, for fucking forever. Also, we have Justice here. G5 is the one with 2 bloodbaths, right? It's either that or it's like 2 bloodbaths and then 1 regular, or like it's got it's one of the scary ones. Just because we bug out Justice doesn't mean that I ain't gonna play like shit. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I did not get that mount. Alright, take a few steps back. Good. Oh, big whiff. Still no mount? That's crazy. There we go. I was like, I'm gonna get this mount soon, right? There we go. Least favorite deviant? It's got to be between Crystalbeard and Silverwind in terms of fights. In terms of aesthetics, honestly, aesthetically, it might be Red Helm. I like Red Helm, but I don't know. It's a little lackluster for me personally. God, this map blows. Nice. Fun little hops, jumping towards the monster. I fucked up. Nice dodge, Kai. If he had gone for me, I probably would have gotten smacked pretty hard. Snow Baron is also a lame fight in design. Yeah. You know, I'll agree with that. I like Snow Baron, but I think I have a lot of experience fighting it in kind of a way that, just because I've made its armor set a couple of times now. So it's almost like sorry, Nimble. Ah! Oh, why would I do that? I just wanted the height. Oh, that's way bad. Alright, I can take a step back. I can heal. Good. But no, I do agree that Snow Baron is like us. It's a pretty dang rough fight, all things considered. It's a lot of waiting for your turn. Uh-oh. Do I get a shield up in time? No, but he also wasn't targeting me, so it all works out. You know, I swear it does that charge thing, like the charge bait and swing, just to, like, fuck with the adept users. Like, one adept user's like, I'm gonna dodge it, and then they do the dodge, and then it stops, reels its head back, and then it's like smashes it into you. And I guarantee one person running adept's been hit by that. Ow. Mom says it's my turn to hit the monster. I don't know. Anyone have any least favorite deviant hot takes? I feel like Silverwind and Crystalbeard are usually pretty high up there for a lot of people. So I don't feel like my take is too hot, to be perfectly honest. Nice tail cut. I'm so sorry, Kai. Alright, it does not charge after this scream. We're on phase 2 of the monster now. Oh my god, you got it. Nice. I appreciate the help on that mount. Oh, it like totally fell backwards. Damn. Bull Reaver's gravitational pull is awesome, but King makes not much sense. Or doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I could see that. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Pulling aggro. One charge, turns around. Charge number 2, doesn't dive. I get a sharpen here. Cool. Oh, it's all about patient play. This is kind of a cold take, but deviant crabs are easy with bowguns. Oh yeah, no, super easy. Actually, I'd argue that the crabs are one of the easiest, like, to defeat if you just play as like 4 gunners. In fact, if you're trying to get like one of your first deviants done, other than like, you can obviously like doing Night Cloak and just learning where its super move is like one of the best ways to do it. Fighting Dread Queen and somebody has the one hunting horn that like negates statuses. That one's another fun little like way of getting your first deviant. And then crabs with like just 4 bowguns is the other one that I would recommend. Because it's just, yeah, it's pretty free as long as you don't approach and you know how to move. Ooh, I'm getting stepped on. Don't want to get stepped on. Negative land is definitely wingdings. Ha! It's up there. Ah, why? Why did I choose to do that? I don't know why I thought to challenge that. Because I was feeling in my, I was in it. All right, one redo. We'll run it back. I'm gonna play safer. Not do that. Hubris, indeed. Nothing but. Bad choices on my end. Babo, I fear I'm about to make way too much rice. It's however much water's in the pot. So the rice is going to steam to the level of the water. So that's how much rice you should make. Also, rice is great for days. Do you need me to grab a pot and show you what I'm talking about? Never heard this song before, Instant Banger. It is one of the classics, indeed. But yes, no, I'm crunching on a peach. That is what I'm crunching on. That's also what I was picking out of, No, don't upgrade that. I was also trying to pick out parts of the pit because I managed to cut the pit in half. But okay, I'm about to give you guys some content. Kai, feel free to post again. But I'm gonna show you how to make a pot of rice, and not with like a rice cooker, but with a pot, like a proper pot of rice. I have peach tea pit included. Very well. Shall be done. But let me show you. Okay, so I'm about to go grab a kitchen pot. All right. I think that using something clear is going to be a better example for me to show you guys. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we're going to pretend that this cup right here is your pot. Okay? It's as simple as that. You're going to fill your pot with half the amount of rice, or half the amount of volume of rice that you would like to have. So here I have dry rice. I am pouring dry rice into my cup. Here's my cup full of rice. It is pretty simple. Make sure your rice is level. So what you're going to want is that if I stick my finger into this rice, which I will do, it comes up to my second knuckle, like right up to there. You see that? That's the level. So I want twice as much water. When I stick my finger in here, I want my water to go up to twice that amount. So if this is how much rice there is, I want my water to be about that full. Then what you do is once you've done this, you throw the pot on the stove on high heat with a lid on it. Keep the lid on it. Do not take the lid off at all, ever. On high heat. Once the water starts to boil and your lid starts to rattle a little bit, then you take it off of the heat. You throw it on low heat on a different burner, because if you're using a coil stove, it stays hot for like ages. Then don't take off the lid, period. As soon as it starts to rattle, move it to low heat on a different burner. Set a timer for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Do not touch your pot for 20 minutes. And after the 20 minutes is off, immediately take it off the heat, and then take like a metal spoon or like a wooden like rice paddle and just turn your rice over, you know, over and over and over again, get all the steam out, and then you will have a perfect pot of rice. And it will keep for days if you store it in the fridge. This has been my demonstrative cooking tutorial for pots of rice. If you don't have a rice cooker, this is the next best way to do it. So, anyway, yeah. Let me go ahead and eat. I'm thinking about eating for probably Defender. Thank you for the lesson. Yes. Everyone needs to... This is like... What if I just eat it straight out of the bag? I hope you like crunchy rice. I've done that before. It's not great. Although, let me give you some context. So, when I was living with my grandparents, some of you may remember this moment in my life. It was when I had really, really crappy internet. It has a smell. I'm scared. It's probably just whatever was on the burner before burning off. You're going to be fine. If it's your first time turning on the stove, that's just normal for most stoves. If there's some smoke, that's also normal for most stoves that haven't been used. But anyway, back when I was living with my grandparents, I thought that I would make them dinner. And one of the dinners that I was really excited, Babo, it's the rice cooker. What do you mean it's the rice cooker? There is no rice cooker. I'm talking about a pot. You have a rice cooker? Well, I don't know how to do that. I work with a pot. Oh, that's bad. Oh, thank God it's not targeting me. Follow the instructions on the rice cooker. Rice cookers have their own instructions. But anyway, yeah, so I was making chicken pot pie, and it was for my grandparents. And one of the ingredients is that when you make the pie crust, if you want a savory crust, sometimes you'll add sesame seeds. I fucking love sesame seeds. So I was trying to, you know, make sesame seed pie crust for the chicken pot pie. And everything was going swimmingly until I asked my grandmother where the sesame seeds are. She said, oh, we have a bag of them. They are hiding upstairs. Or they are hiding in like the top of this closet. I pull out a bag and I'm like, ah, yes, wonderful, sesame seeds. And I was like, they're a little on the large side, but that's okay. That's perfectly normal. And then I proceeded to dump in, you know, about a cup's worth of sesame seeds. Well, long story short, turns out that they weren't sesame seeds. Turns out it was brown rice. Which, mind you, did not cook all the way through with the chicken pot pie. I realized that it was brown rice about, like, I tried to get as much of it out of the, like, pie dough as I possibly could. But yeah, no, it was just basically impossible. And so I fed my grandparents this chicken pot pie I made with rice inside of it. And the entire, like, I'm practically on the verge of tears because every single bite, you could hear somebody bite into a, like a singular dried rice grain, and it was just like crunch. And I'm like, this sucks. Everything about this sucks so much. I was like listening across the table to my grandfather go like crunch, crunch, like everybody, every single person. It was rough. All because I fucked up. I fucked up, which I thought one was one, and it turns out it was the other. If I was timing it better. Ah, somebody else timed it better. Two, three, four. We need slick. I need whetstone. I need to make more whetstone. Oh, that was bad. No, I got hit by the meaty. That's not fair. Oh, I thought for sure I could dodge through the whole thing. Rip. I was supposed to use the other thing. Oh well. But yeah, no. So that's my eating dry rice story. Is I baked it into the pie crust and I fucked up, and then I made everyone else eat it. By made, I mean, you know, everybody else partook of it, but I was basically the only one eating that chicken pot pie for the next 3 days. Can rice cookers catch on fire? I don't see why not. I doubt it will, though. Just keep an eye on it. Oh, that's so bad for me. It wasn't even targeting me. I was just stuck underneath it. Oh, man. This is not going too well for me. What sucks is I know so many of this monster's tricks. It's just like... All right, we're just going to play with as much health as I possibly can. Always keep it full. Always be ready to guard. Oh. No, that was just kind of a wild guess there. Oh, that's so bad. Come on! Oh, God, that sucked. I died 3 times the same move. Oh. I'm sorry, Kai. I blew it. We'll come back around, I promise. Ludroth, it is your turn to post. Yeah, honestly, I would have been fine if I wore earplugs. Honestly, maybe that was the move. I should have been making earplugs with the alchemy set. That would have made way more sense there. Jarvis, uninstall this fucking game. No, no, no. It's a good game and we're having fun. Even if I'm dying. We're all still having fun, right? Right? Yeah, Bloodbath isn't that hard. It's just the roar. Yeah, I'm fully aware. Aren't wetfish a thing in GU? They are. Or are great wetfish a thing in this GU? Maybe. I'm having the most fun. That's right, and you're not even playing. Oh, fun! I do love me a good old nimble snarf. Actually, I'm gonna keep rocking. This is Zach's set. I don't think I had a single Defender high proc, unfortunately. I think that would have also made a bit of a difference. If Defender high had procced once, I think I would have been okay, at least, to, you know, adjust and do all the things, but oh well. So much coffee. So little time. After the quest, I'll leave and make room for another player. Sounds good. I know for a fact Swordmaster. No, Chronos would be happy to hear that. Chronos, if you're here, that is your cue to be ready to jump in. Decaf tonight? No, I don't have work until 11:30, so I had regular caffeinated coffee. I also wanted a little bit of energy for today's stream, so, you know. That also made a... Kronos left, but he might still be listening. I don't know. I mean, who's to say? You missed. Come here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I didn't bring any fishing line. Damn. Glad Blue Drop brought some. What kind this time? It's something called lobster butter. It's a nice coffee for pour overs. It's a medium roast. Got him. Was that the one that you picked up from out of town? Actually, no. I was going to make that one, but then I opened up the bag, and the beans just smelled a little too sweet for me. So I thought to myself, you know what? If that's not what I'm feeling, then that's not what I'm feeling. I wasn't in the mood for a sweet coffee. Wanted something a little bit more on the bitter side. That was actually a decision I made while I was at the grocery store, too. I was walking down an aisle that had candy in it. And I was like, do I want candy? No, I don't think I do, actually. I'm not in the mood for anything too sweet. That being said, I did just start prepping a pot of rather floral tea. So, you know, do what you will with that information. But floral doesn't necessarily mean sweet. It's a little bit more of the aromatic side. Was there a shiny over here? There was! Look at that. The power of observation combined with the power of that thing children don't have under the age of 2. If you know, you know. Damn, curse you. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a lighter. Alright, there we go. Happy hunting, indeed. Alright, well, we haven't heard from Kronos. If Kronos doesn't jump in quickly, sword mats for them. I will have you jump in their place. Prolong SP, what a fun ability. There you are. Cool. Justice, it's your turn, and if you're skipping, then it's going to be Kai's turn. I'm going to continue to offer the spot to you if you so desire it, but if not, understandable. What do I want to run? Wait, I think I mixed it up. Skip? All right. Kai, it's your turn. What do you mean you mixed it up? Alright. I'm going to run a real set. Something that can actually handle this monster to some extent. Well... No, I want to have fun. I still want to have fun. This set will also do the trick. Just means I got to play a little bit. We're going to kill this guy. Yes, no, absolutely. I'm playing support E. Support-ish. Not gonna lie, I might hop at a stream and blast my music. I mean, you know, entirely up to you. But I do try to communicate with you via stream, so you know. Do what you need to. All right, there we go. Tea, water's finished boiling. Tea is being made. Oh yeah, I'm so glad I did not choose to add lemongrass to this, because jasmine tea is just so good, but also it's incredibly unique because it's as floral as it is. So like something like lemongrass I think would pretty much kill it. I don't know, lemon and flowers don't pair well to me in my head. We'll see how Valor Castle Walls Mega Dash Juice fares. Doesn't one of those just not let you sprint? Alright. Here's hoping that this one is better. No sprint, but I've extended dodge. Ah, I see. Wee ball. Yeah, we're gonna be great. I ate for Moxie, right? That was the thing I ate for, right? Let's hope. Indeed. Got him. Oh, what a funny little mount there. I fucking love it. It's so good. Whew. Oh, that's real bad. Okay, good. He didn't do the charge. You wish you'd grab her to some granola. Strawberry Yoplait yogurt is so nostalgic. Is that what you got, was Yoplait yogurt? I can't do Yoplait. I got Greek, personally. Plain Greek yogurt for me. Again, I wasn't in the mood for something sweet. I almost grabbed vanilla Greek yogurt, but then I opted not to. That's right. I'm gonna wear you down, Mr. Monster. I'm gonna get the Greek next time. look at that. I did eat for Moxie, though. That's what that confirmed. It's 1 max a potion, 2 max a potion, 3 max a potion. Ouch. Got hit, lands on lava. What? Oh, gets hit, lands on lava. Oh, yeah, that's a classic. That's actually happened to me more times than I can count. As somebody who is a avid Moxie user who also ends up using the Moxie more often than not, like ends up proccing it, I should say, to be specific. Yeah, no, that happens to me way too often. Oh my god! Nah, cool, Diablos. Oh, that's it. I'm dead. I'm so dead. All right. Allegedly, Rice should be done in about 3 minutes. I'm doubtful. I hope it is. And I hope it's delicious. Not for my validation, but so that way you actually get to eat something tonight. Jeez. Damn. So nice having internet. I'm glad that it got fixed for you. Honestly, yeah, not having internet is kind of the worst these days. I don't know. I'm a believer that it should be classified as a utility at this point in life. Forgot what it was like to not lag every 4 seconds. Oh, damn. Just missed. Can I get a mount? Oh my god. Thank you, Tail. I cannot believe I got baited there. That's crazy. No! Are you kidding me? I was in midair. Where is my aerial? Oh, that was actually worst case scenario. I thought I accounted for that situation right there. Ugh. God, EXs are something else. Nice. All right, can I get this mount here, please? Plot twist, the water's gone, but the rice is now overcooked. Sounds like you used too much water. But I would do, most rice cookers have measurements on the inside that indicate how high you should put in the rice and how high you should put in the water. Because rice cookers do cook rice differently than a pot does. My method was specifically for a pot on the stove, which is very different than a rice cooker. I got a mount here. Don't go out of bounds. See, you're fighting the best lad. Trying to. Not really succeeding at this point in time. Personally. Everyone else is doing great. Crazy. I cannot believe you ran back in there for that, Justice. Sheesh. Yeah, indeed. I'm gonna go step back and heal. Oh, it was way up in the air. Yep. God, what a crazy fucking hitbox it has up there. I feel like I'm making good use of my iframes, but I need to back off more often. Which is crazy, because I'm already backing off at so much. Me who uses a pot and water, and gas, hopes the house doesn't get involved in one massive flame explosion. How very true. Gas stoves are awesome. I absolutely love gas stoves, but they are spooky. All right, one redo. Run it back. I'm actually going to bring something as like the most serious thing I own. And then we will run it. The safest and most serious weapon combination I have. Weapon style combination. Welcome back, Kronos. Got caught in the true kill combo, but the castle wall saved my ass. Sick. All right, this is the set. This is the set that's going to do it. All right, we for Defender again. Or no, Moxie. Moxie, thank you. We restock up on our ammos and all that stuff. Restock up on everything. And then, can I go ahead and post again? Yeah, that feels about right. We gotta blend into Ingus Isle. That's what's gonna save us here. Just a little bit of blending. Run that shit back. We are. Absolutely. Running it back in all seriousness. With all sincerity. Grab myself a cup of tea real quick. Help motivate me. Lovely. Also, sorry for farcasting earlier. Lol, my Switch was like I'm about to die. I mean, I don't think you need to apologize for farcasting. I think that's a pretty normal thing to need to do in a situation that's big and stressful and all those things. I'm gonna bring more Dust of Lives along with Ancient Potion in case I cart. And I might as well bring a well-cooked. I'll bring hot meat. No, cold meat. I need chilled meat. And you know what? I can bring some big damage things. Might as well bring the armor and the defense, right? Mega Demon Drug. Mega Armor. Skin. Don't need paintballs. Means I can bring back my cold drinks. Okay, there we go. Bring the Dragonator. That would be good. Arby's, we have the meats. Got your chilled meat on ya. Iced meat. Bringing all the shits and all the giggles. Hell yeah, that's what we need. We need more shits and giggles in this world. Alright, wish us luck. Well, that was bad. That was really fucking bad, actually. I cannot believe that hit me. That was so upsetting. There goes Moxie. I know, actually. His foot scraped me and my entire health bar disappeared. Oh yeah, but that didn't hit me, sure. Or that. Makes you wonder what constitutes as a thing that this monster is allowed to do. God, already burned through half of my megas. You're joking! I literally hit the wrong button. Thank God that he didn't attack there. There we go. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, this is going better already. I gave up on firing that special. I thought it's better for me to roll while I can't see the monster than it is for me to not roll and die. Well, there it was. That was the adept bait I was telling you about earlier. There we go. Damage. Wiggling like a worm. Indeed. Nice, nimble. I cannot believe that hit me. Ooh, big heals. I appreciate that. Take a few steps away from what he's doing. God, look at that positioning. All right, that tail's about to come off. I don't even know if what I did there could be called precision. What is it? That thing I always talk about. Positioning. I don't even know if that situation was considered good positioning. I just kind of got away with it. Nice. All right, it's time. Is Kai ready to make this happen? Going for a sleep bomb. Okay, not that overcooked. That's good. Let me know if you need megas. Oh, I got megas. Alright, guy, let's see it. Let her rip. Nice. That horn came right off. Oh my god, I didn't have it. No! I didn't have the stamina to do the dodge. That's what I needed. Rip. Good meal. Good meal. All right. Off we go. Also, some very good team. Nice flash. I wonder if its weak spot changes depending on what form it's in. Because I'm noticing that I'm not getting crits on its leg as often. But its wing, I seem to be getting quite a few crits on it. Maybe not. Jesus, you know, 3 is a lot. 2, I mean, yeah, I can count to 2, but 3, every time it's a 3-hit move, I always, like, lose it. I basically reacted to that with decent reaction. Hey, look, there we go, damage. Man, I almost didn't cart that time. Fuck yeah, congratulations, Kai. I hope it was everything you could have ever dreamed of. I apologize for all of my misses. I would be getting voted off the island, for I am the weakest link. Thank y'all for the carry. No, thank you for the carry. You're out here running greatsword against this thing. I'm honestly impressed. Hurrah! 3, 2. 2 is fine. I can count to 2, but 3, yes. I'm just saying, everything in Monster Hunter happens in 2s until it happens in 3s, and then you should be afraid. Big bonk man in the house. Hell yeah. Good old hammer. It's like halfway across the map for like 40% of it at least, not gonna lie. I mean, still, but you got your hits in. You slept bombed it, so you did the damage. Crit element, fast charge, sheath sharpen, level 5. I actually will take that 10 on the sheath sharpen. Valor with castle walls and extended dodging is crazy though. Oh, I'd imagine. It's a fun combination of things. All right, Hunter. Swordmatzer, it is your turn to post. You got home, funny news. Oh, yeah? Ha! It's the other quest. That's right. This one we can actually have fun with. This one is easier. I agree. I take it back. You know, I said Dread King level, or not Dread King, but Bloodbath EX is easier than G5. I take that back. G5 is easier. First Bloodbath has no HP. True. I'm gonna bring smoke bombs just to play it safe, but yeah. Oh my god, that's a joke. Why would you hit the brakes there, dude? Uncool, Bloodbath. Uncool. Imagine Bloodbath had an adaptation mechanic to change its tactics each time you fight it. That'd be pretty cool, honestly. I'd be down for that. Just to counter your playstyle. I mean, he kind of already doesn't. I mean, he has a bunch of things that, like, he does. And, like, yeah, there are tells for, like, the generalness of his move, but there's not really a tell for, like, what it is he's going to do, if that makes sense. And so he's already pretty difficult to predict at times just because of that. You know what I mean? So as cool as it would be, he genuinely doesn't need it. Nice smoke. Damn. Oh, that's so bad. I'm so used to him doing the two fast ones, and then it screwed with my timing. Oofda. Because I was just at, my camera was at such a bad angle to be able to see what the hell was going on. So I was kind of playing it blind. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, if you were playing aerial, you would have missed your aerial mount there. If you were playing adept, you see what happens to me when I play adept. I mean, like, the things that, like, and then, you know, he naturally counters the other styles. Because, like, you know, if you don't have the ability to dodge his big hits, then you're gonna get hit anyway. How is this weird ring of smoke I'm in? Teriyaki chicken with white rice and cucumber. Nice. How'd it come out? Is it homemade teriyaki sauce? Pretty good, actually. Nah, sauce store-bought. Didn't feel like investing time and money into it today. Oh, yikes. Okay, thank God. Good counter. Thank you. Genuinely appreciate that counter. Ah, missing my shots. Yes, Mr. Impossible to hit monster. I see you. There we go. Damage. Damage. Get that reload in. Nice. No damage for me yet. There's that bullshit I was talking about, where he does the reel back thing. I got lucky, though. Long reload. Nice, good damage. That is a crazy move. I very rarely see him do that. I thought I was him. We all wish we could be him, but unfortunately only justice is justice. You right. Nice. Ah, better. Better. I actually find myself enjoying Adept Heavy Bowgun. I think you really have to like pick your moments in order to use it correctly, because this is easily one of the most vulnerable states for Heavy Bowgun, because it puts you out of position. Like, you want to, like, you only use the Adept Dodge when you're called out of your positioning, and then when you are called out of your positioning, then, you know, if it's a monster that has a lot of, like, several hits following its first hit, you're more than likely to get hit because of the reload animation. But if it's a monster that throws out a lot of nothing moves, like screams a lot, I genuinely think that you can get away with murder. It's my last hunt. Thank you for the hunts, and thank you for the help. Of course. It's been super fun getting to hunt with you, Kai. Kronos, it is your turn to jump in if you would like. Bloodbath calls out Adept, but honestly, I don't notice it. I haven't played too much Adept. Adept is super fun, and it can be, like, easily one of the best styles in the game for so many weapons. The problematic part of Adept is that you just have to play really well, more often than not, and that's where it falls flat. It's like, yeah, if you're having an even slightly off, not day, moment, if you're having a slightly off moment, you can get severely punished for playing Adept style. And with certain weapons, it's not great. Much love, indeed. Kronos, are you hopping in here with us? I will hold the spot open for you for a minute. And let me @ Kronos here. Let's see. Need more potions, need more cold drinks. But yeah, Justice, it is your turn to post if you would like. You're more than welcome to post anything you would like. Skip. All right. Cool. Kronos is getting in here. Kronos, when you make it in, it'll be your turn to post. So, you know, if that wasn't motivation before for you to post or get in here, it is now. What's the deal with this thing again? It's got sonic waves, elemental resistance, attack, flight proof. Okay. And nobody's running elemental, so this is not a great hunting horn. This is a great hunting horn if people are running, there you are. This is a great hunting horn if people have elemental sets, but they don't. Ah, some good tea. Again, very flowery. Your hunter looks very slayed today. Thank you. I mean, this is like just, I run full sets, so like this is just the astral set. It does a lot of fun things. The big one, I love Entimality, or Elementally. Elementality. And Elementality. Jesus Christ, what a word. Elementality. Still sounds wrong. Anyway, yeah, it gives you elemental attack and elementality. I don't know. Too many T's. Too many syllables. But yeah, so it boosts item up and all elements, which is great because this is supposed to be an elemental set. And then the rest of it's just like using SP arts to do silly things, along with yeah, it's like you fill up the gauges fast using all of these things, and then you can set traps to get trump card going. Speed sharpening lets you use the hunter whetstones, or like alchemy whetstones, to do fun things, and then this just lets you keep doing damage. There we go. Waiting for Karen to post. I'm like, you're standing at the board. You look like you want to post. Okay, yeah. Let me bring a better set for this. Fade to black. It's got... What is Black Fatality's weak to? Someone know off the top of their head? Take my turn? Very well. Dragon? Okay, good. That is what I'm currently using. Hunt that macro. Hell yeah. We will absolutely hunt the macro on my turn. If it is dragon, I'm already rocking a good set for it. But like everything is kind of weak to dragon. That's why this has a dragon weapon as default. Because if I ever don't want to check, I can be like, well, you know, the dragon will do enough damage. Didn't know it was my turn. It's alright. It happens all the time. Dragon and fire? Can't be dragon. Weapon requests are turned off? They shouldn't be. Hunting cells. Yeah, pick our weapon type. It says out of stock. What? That can't be right. It shouldn't even be limited. It's got a cooldown, but it's an unlimited amount. Do we have enough stamina in us for another Bloodbath EX on my turn? Because I'm going to get the pride from seeing that check. Yeah, I mean, we can. Again, people are more than welcome to post whatever they would like. So, you know, I'm absolutely down to run it again. Hammer, bonk the old man. Fine, I'll grab a hammer. Wee ball. Pretty much. I don't think I've ever run hammer into this thing, so we're going to see how this goes. Hammer, hammer, hammer. I've made the hammer man pleased. Have I? I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of guesswork here. I think the end goal is to just like basically get as many mounts and then after mounting it, target the head and then just keep doing that over and over again. I think that's my game plan. Also, everybody knows the rules, right? For Fatalis, you wait at the top, you let the Dragonator hit it. The Dragonator does X amount of damage, and then whenever it falls, just keep targeting the head, because that's the damage points. No plan, just bonk. There is always a plan. As we all know, I'm the only hammer main in this game. Irrefutable fact. Well, it certainly isn't me. I main heavy bowgun, so... All right, we stand at the top. Yep, look at everybody go. Look at us go like one unit. Oh my God, Babo, what? Oh. Oh my God. Where is my dive? Defeating Fatalis with 30 seconds remaining. I think we did a Fatalis quest once upon a time where we all played as cats, and that took us a while. We did get it done though. I think it took us 20 minutes though, if memory serves correctly. I want to say it was event Fatalis too. Like, it wasn't just regular Fatalis. It was actually kind of a giant pain in the ass. So when the internet tech was over, trying to get my internet up, she was trying to look for an existing Wi-Fi network, and there wasn't. And she goes, "This big booty bitch is yours." Oh, that's hilarious. You should have responded with, "No, but I wish it was." That's the only correct answer. Woo. Damn. Unfortunate. What do you mean that I couldn't hit the tail there? That's crazy. Oh, that's not good. Coming out of the corner, I'm gonna die here. Thank God there wasn't a hitbox there. I may not have a large ass, but I'm not that proud of it. me that mount. Sorry, I'm confident in my mounting technique here. Oh, well, that was sad. I ended up crossing the fire line. Woo. Amazing. Not bad at all. Wow. Yeah, no, I know. It's not. Fatalis is one of the more painful monsters to do, but once you know what you're doing, it's really not too bad in this game. The reason why Fatalis is rough is because it does a lot of damage and the fight is long. It's kind of like fighting Ganondorf in Smash. I think that's the best way to put it. For those of you who haven't fought in Ganondorf, he's got some minimal combos, like, you know, maybe 2-hit combos, but the 2-hit combos do like 40 damage a piece, and then, you know, he can kill you in 3 interactions. So, like, that's what makes him scary. That's all that makes him scary. He doesn't have good movement. He doesn't have good normals in terms of, like, speed and frame data. He can be very easily outplayed. But, you know, you have a bad time. It's, you know, if your neutral's bad for like a minute and a half, you just lose. Play the next hunt with your controller upside down and play your best weapon. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. How about that? Fast charge and spirit. That's actually kind of interesting. I'm going to keep that. I'm so creative, don't you know? I mean, it's just like fighting, what's it called? It's just like fighting Malfastio. But next on EX, lol. Oh, true. Do you have a different request for me, at least for the EX? I'm down to give it a shot, but I don't think fighting EX like that is a very good idea. I'll literally do anything else if it means that I don't have to, like, overthink it. I was going to say, my best weapon is very, very, very weird and technically. If I was actually going to have to play like that, I'd have to actually take it quite seriously. Also, I don't know if I'd want to use my best weapon, because, again, weird and technical. I think really my best option for something like that would be to, like, run, what's it called? Store you. Store the paintballs. Store dung bomb. Pitfall trap this one. Take Mega Demon Drug, Mega Armor, Ancient Potion, Dust of Life. No, that's drugged meat. I want chilled meat. And then E for Moxie. Oh shoot, it was my turn to post actually. I was supposed to post, wasn't I? Alright, here's what we'll do. Jarvis bust down the bloodbath style. Next time. Alright, depending on what Hunter's Hunt is, then I can do the upside down controller thing on my request. Does that mean their quest is still on? Since we're already set up for this, I'm gonna say we run this and then I'll do it on my quest when it's my turn to post. As intended. Crank that Soldier Boy. God. I got a history with that song. When it became popular, I think I was in I want to say the 5th or the 6th grade. And what ended up happening was my cousin got someone's demo tape, and it was Soldier Boy. And so what ended up happening is I ended up listening to Soldier Boy for the entire summer before it even hit the radio. And by the end of the summer, I was sick with it. Or sick of it. Not sick with it, sick of it. And then you can imagine my surprise when it fucking blew up for the entirety of that year. Yeah, absolutely miserable time for me. What the fuck, Al? I'm pretty sure someone either knew him personally and got the mix, or she got it directly from him. I couldn't tell you. Nice. Sonic. I got the follow-up. But yeah, no, that's my history with Soldier Boy, is specifically that song. Or whatever the words are. I got to listen to it for an entire summer before its release. And it was one of the worst summers. Buddy. You know you don't want to keep fighting us. We're basically unstoppable. Instoppable. Might as well, right? No harm in continuing the damage. Nice. Dang. Even more affinity. Come here, buddy. Nice. Nice. I see you over there, Justice. Just kicking all of the ass. Ah! Also, when the hell did I eat for Defender? I'm glad it kicked in, and it did technically work better than Moxie in this one situation, because it just so happened to work out, but... Oh, hello! Who kept swinging? I want to know who did it. Three. Sorry, that time I had to really think about it. I was like, don't forget what happened last time. We're learning. I learned a new number today, and it was the number 3, specifically against Bloodbath. Maybe he only does it when he's, like, enraged. Or specifically in, like, second phase enraged. You know what I mean? That would make sense to me, at least. As to why, like, I've never recognized the fact that he does 3. Hits toe clip me. That's a classic. I know the feeling all too well. Bum 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 dun, 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 dun. It's not the way that melody goes. I'm singing a different song. That wasn't me who did that, was it? If it was, I'm sick with it. No, 3! Fucking 3, I forgot! My goldfish brain forgot the number 3 again. Ugh. Sad. It's gonna die here too. I'm gonna be up here popping all my heals and buffs and all the things I need in order to make it out of this hunt. All right, here we go. Oh no. No! Big ol' spin move. I fumbled. Sorry, I did too. Run it back. Yeah, we will. All right, let's get the sleep bomb this time. I'll ping if when it falls asleep or when I'm going for it.
Yeah?
Did the poison wake it up? It shouldn't have. Last time I checked, poison doesn't wake up monsters. But it has been a while since I last checked. Who knows? Maybe an update went through and they changed it. Also, I'm fucking with you. Don't believe me when I say that maybe an update went through. This game hasn't been updated in years. Ooh, Defender Low and Moxie? Now that's a combination that I can eat for. Another nice big pot of jasmine. Made my Kinsect did. That was my first thought, just because, like, if somebody accidentally hits it with a stray thing, Kinsect is like, oh, whoops. Nah, this game got updated yesterday. You didn't see? Nope, I don't see anything. I'm blind. I remember seeing it come towards me when he fell asleep. Well, who's to say? It happened. It's in the past. This time I'm pinging. That is my solution. Oh, I forgot to restock on nitro shrooms and files. Whoops. That's okay. Did I restock on bombs? I might have only grabbed one bomb. Yeah, I forgot to restock bombs. Oh well. I get the one. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. That was some frames off from death right there. think I get 3 off here. Yep, 3. Look at me learning silly things like how many arrow shots I get before I have to do that. And look at my positioning. Man, do I know where it's safe. That's all my years of heavy bowgun coming to fruition. Me going, this is crit range, but it's also me not dying range. Nice. You can outride over here. Oh. Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay on the floor. Don't get up there. Getting up in that situation, bad idea. Thank you for all the iframes. This is going after me and jammed you. Crazy positioning there. Really am playing like the how close can I get to the monster game. That's okay. It doesn't do an attack here. Next roar will though. Poisoned. Oh, thank God. I was absolutely going to get hit there. Not die. Moxie is still in effect, but get hit? Absolutely. Nimble, no! I know a fucked up situation when I see it. One, two, three. Took a power nap. You're alive now. Good. Welcome back. That's one. Oh! I did not anticipate that. Playing for life. Come on, go after me. Nice. Yeah, fuck you. That's right. I can be good every once in a while. Oh, yikes. And I can also be bad. Thank you, Moxie. Have to eat. Wait a minute. Okay, that's another eat. That's one. Cool. Yep. Okay. It's close. In fact, now is probably a good time to go for a sleep bomb. Ooh, big whiffs. No! Oh, literally, my button missed the controller. My hand missed the button on the controller. I hit next to my D-pad. I didn't hit my D-pad. Oh, why did I do so well when it wasn't my EX? It's just the way it goes. That is tragic. Literally missing the button. All right, Chrono. No, not. Yeah. Who posted that? Was that you, Swordmatzer? Me? All right. Then it looks like it's my turn to post. Let's unwind for just a minute. Let us go back to a time of simplicity and complexity all wrapped up in one. And yet, safety and, you know, just a moment. You know, we're gonna go back in time. We're gonna enjoy life for a minute. When life was allowed to be easy. A better life, a better time, a simpler time. Oh, that was it. And in fact, I will actually make this one a little bit more special just for everyone. I'm gonna grab you if I can. Oh, well, I needed that to be on. Where's it at? I see it every other second. Aha, there we go. Okay. So, for everyone to see here, here's my controller. We will be fighting the monster upside down. With an upside down controller. Wish me luck. Right, A's over there. Supposedly. Ah, there we go, yes. Oh, assuming the webcam stays on. Streamlabs, are you working? Ah, well, you're just gonna have to take my word for it then. Ah, right. I cannot hit buttons to save my life. It's A, right? A and X. There we go. Ah, well. This is much harder than I had anticipated. I don't have to do a whole lot of work here. It's just hard. No, it's wise to put my weapon away. Continue doing that. There we go. Keep me on the tried and true. Oh my gosh, are you doing my request? I'm trying. It's not an easy one, if I'm being perfectly honest. Saying that my hand keeps falling off the joystick. That's the point. Yeah, but like, it's already, Monster Hunter's already a hard game, you know? Right? And then oh my god, I got them out. Ah, God, I can't even hold a straight line. Thank you, Renopoulos, for being there. Like an absolute jerk. There we go. What a giant pain. An interesting pain, but, you know, a giant one. Also, see if I can get this shiny over here. There we go. Wasn't that fun? You know what upsets me is I was getting the hang of it. I still can't really turn the camera around very easily, but, like, I am getting used to it. Take my Renopoulos. I'm upset that I couldn't get the webcam working for it. So maybe next time I will try and get a controller cam going properly. Amazing. Wonderful, wonderful hunt. Oh, did I accidentally unplug my capture card? Give me a second here. All right, Karen, your turn to post. Rice cooker was a success. Say you're very satisfied. I'd say if you want to make an adjustment to it, there should be levels that you can, like, put the rice in at, if that makes sense. Oh, hello. All right, I'm getting audio now. Capture card, what's going on here? Huh. All right, maybe that'll do it. It just seemed like that because it was super hot. Gotcha, gotcha. What, did I unplug my mouse now? Hello? Did I unplug my mouse? Hello? Hopefully, don't have to call it early. I know I'm getting audio. That's the weird part to me. My mouse is on. Makes me wonder if I'm having problems with my computer itself. No, because the keyboard's working. It's just, hello? Did my mouse crash? Hello? I'm having some technical difficulties. My mouse isn't being registered as a device on my computer currently. It makes me wonder if something broke. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a replacement mouse. Alright, I'm back. So now what we have is the capture card appears to be working-ish. I'm going to grab this really cheap, crappy mouse and see if this will work. Because this mouse is getting power, but it's not being registered as a device on my computer, which makes me wonder if there's something happening. Just give me a second. Alright, so now I have a functional mouse, but I don't have a functional capture card. Oh, the joys of streaming and all the problems that come with it. Oop. Caught you, buddy. Heavy bow gun? Sure. If I can get this working again, I'm having some serious issues right now. And I'm not sure what they are. Alright. I'm like this close to pulling the nuclear option in regards to what I need to do next. Real random too. It's like one cable pulling on another cable. That's kind of what I'm thinking it is. I'm just not getting... I mean, I'm getting power to it. And I'm getting audio. I'm just not getting any video from it. General, advanced. No, that's all sound stuff. Because I need video stuff. All right, we're going nuclear. And just to play it safe, I'm actually going to go ahead and grab a better USB cable, I think, if I can find one. Sorry about the hiccup here, guys. You know how computers are. Hopefully. Ah, this looks promising. Yes, okay, let me try this. What does nuclear mean in this context? So what it means is that I'm going to uninstall the drivers for this capture card, and then when I plug it back in, it should automatically reinstall them. But I'm also going to replace the cable, because, you know, why the fuck not? All right. According to it, it is set up and ready to go. I'm getting visual. I'm gonna activate here. Hello. Yikes. This is no good. Go to my device manager. Properties. Devices and printers. Looking for NZXT 4K30 hardware properties. Change properties. Drivers. Update driver. Best driver's already installed. Okay, that's a good sign. No, I know I'm up to date on Windows. I checked that yesterday. Details. General. Okay. Everything seems to be okay. NZXT. ZXT camera. Drivers. Update drivers. Okay. Okay. That's looking pretty good so far. Properties. Change settings. Okay. Sorry about all this, guys. If this works, then it works. If it doesn't, then I might call stream early. And then I will play around with this off of stream. So that way tomorrow when I try to stream this game, if I do stream tomorrow, it'll be working. Back to home. We're going to go to sound. Sound. Input device. It's going to be this thing. Device properties. Additional device properties. Go over here. Levels. Playback. Listen to this device. Play. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, fucking magic. It's also loud as fuck. Still is loud as fuck. Additional device properties. Listen. I'm gonna balance this here actually, because you know, it'd be great is if I don't have to adjust these levels every single time I do this. All right, I think that sounds much better. I think that fixes everything. Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay, cool. It's all done. Are my ears okay? Yeah, I did that. These things happen. I'm sorry. I was just plugging things in. What are we fighting? I don't even know what we're fighting. I've been too caught up in this. Okay, Amatsu. Sick. I do love Amatsu. I'm gonna go run something fun for Amatsu. I'm just playing a racing game. Wasn't where you play horror games. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I freaked everyone out with anime. I knew it was coming for me. I said, I apologize, it might be loud. Also, somebody asked me to play Heavy Bowgun, so we're going to go back and play Heavy Bowgun. Oh my god. Okay, so much stuff. Is this song in the game? What do you mean? Alright, we're just going to run the best set here. Where's it at? S Heavy Bowgun. Need to get some normal pellet shots. Cool. Unless you're talking about this song being in the racing game, in which case, no, it's not. What racing game are you playing, by the way? I'm like just about to start doing a racing game, I think. Anime jump scare, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. It's all coming together. Don't worry. And then we eat for Moxie because we are afraid. Actually, Defender and Moxie? Don't mind if I do. Sick. We're basically unstoppable now. Instoppable. Indie-stoppable. Not me blowing up my candle from over here. The Soaked Village Chief. I can't remember the last day it didn't rain. We're all out of dry firewood, and even if we had any, it would still fucking suck to use. Forza Motorsport 6. Ah, I see. I've heard good stuff about the Forza games. Can I make a special request to skip the song because it's starting to drive me nuts? You can say no. We actually have a channel reward for changing the hub music. So you can actually change the hub music to whatever you would like. There are actually other better anime songs out there too. You're not the first person to have been driven mad by the Monster Hunter anime music. Ow. Yes, we can change the anime music. Alright, let's get warmed up here. Not bad so far. Yes, yes, the damage. Phase 2. Nice. I'm surprised that wasn't a mount. Just barely got that roar off in time. God, Matsu is having a bad day. Nice. Stupid hunt. Such a stupid hunt. So unnecessary. All right. I've got enough time to give the EX Bloodbath one shot. One final shot here. God, I gotta get my other mouse back. Do you ever request Jada Queen for what kind of lobby music we play? You can even just give me like a number 1 through 14 and I'll change it to that numbered track. Oh, look at the rainbow. It's so beautiful. I'm going back to my God Killer set, aka Fatalis. I don't know. Something that you'd think I'd like. Fair, fair. I think we can find something like that. Have another cup of tea. That one's pretty tame, right? It's not too bad. That's a classic for me. We'll stick with that. What's my favorite GU monster? Man, I love Gravios. Personally, I think Gravios is so cool in this game. I know it's a hot take. I know everyone hates it, but I think it's really cool. I think that's my number 1. No, it's Mako. It's Mako. Jesus Christ. No, it's the Great Mako. Easily. But then it's Gravios. I don't know. The Great Mako is my favorite monster in GU. Hands down, easily. I always forget about Mako until somebody brings it up. And I'm like, ah, yes, the Mako. The boxing champion. What about you? Is it boxing champion makes me think Brachadios. Is that correct? Or Brachios?
Yeah.
God, I'm so glad I fixed this. I do need to get a. I keep getting a notification when I use this particular USB stick, which is like, oh yeah, your thing isn't performing at as high of a level as it could. That's a little bothersome for me. I would like it to be performing better. 2 dusts. Demon. Armor. Chilled. Ancient potion? Anything else I want to grab here? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I got so much Mega Dash juice, I'm going to use one this time around. Remember bombs? I got bombs. The only reason why I forgot last time is because I didn't want to reset my set because it's an uncomfortable ability. The only reason why I didn't want to do it last time was because if I like if I like went to the way the set is currently constructed in the item box, it's also wrong because I wanted to have all of the things. So, you know, that was one of the things that I decided to do. Was not auto equip everything, but bombs are on the auto equip, so like it's gonna be fine. All is good. All is good. I've been really good about managing my stamina, but now I don't have to. All right, that's all of the things. We got all of the things going. And that, I guess. That's actually great. As this being a meta set and it being entirely crit focused, that is probably one of the best things I could have to go into this fight with. More crit. Higher affinity. Ooh, that's a rough start. It's alright, we got this. Bro, that motherfucking move. Indeed, it is a classic. I think I only got time for 2 here. Kind of fucked it up. Double the flash. Wow, you know, I didn't trust my spacing there. I should have, though. Because I fucking nailed it. Oh my god, meet the boy. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I will give you a shout out in just a second here. If you guys haven't followed Meet the Boy, you absolutely should. Great person, great streamer. He's been playing Final Fantasy something or another as of late. And so if you're a fan of, I want to say 16, highly recommend. 11 hours of Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, zonked for sure. Should drink some coffee, become zooped. That's what I'm operating on is exhausted caffeine. It's a combo and a half. Nah, too late for coffee. No, I hear that. I'm gonna not have a great time trying to sleep tonight at first. I think if I stay up until about 1 in the morning, I'll sleep so well. Which is kind of already the plan. Maybe I'll see if the roommates want to hang out, get some porch time in. Bruh. I'm a night owl. I like staying up. Aiming for 10 p.m. to be my bedtime. That's fair. Go underneath. Got him. Damn. Brutal. Rough monster. Oh! That's all right. We're locking in. We got this. That's bad. Okay, from Oxy, I'm alive. Everyone's good. Everyone's alive. Very, 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 very good. Wow, I did not think that I was going to go there. Watch for it. Eek. Watch for it. Wait for him to make a choice. Where are all these heals coming from? I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. It's great. Was it from the insect? I don't think I've ever seen healing like that. Nice. Damage. Stamina's depletion has resumed. That's okay. I'm used to not working with stamina. I just got to be aware of the fact that now I have to be aware of it. There's that thing I was talking about. He almost 180'd me. If I fucked up my spotting just a little bit more, I think I would have been toast. Ah, damn. All right. I think that's where our Monster Hunter journey for the night ends. Meet the boy. If you haven't followed Meet the Boy, go check him out. He's super cool. Oh, well, indeed. We'll get it next time. If I'm streaming tomorrow, then, you know, we'll have that moment there. Oofta. I fucking hate him. He's a rough monster. He's a tough cookie. All right, that being said, we are going to have a moment of diary time where we'll travel to a time long gone. Let me just pull it up for us here. I believe the date was 8-8-20, which is ancient for me. That's like one of the first... That was like within the first year of me streaming. See what we can find. And then we'll pull this up. Search 8-8-20. Oh, wow. So yeah, I'm not forgetting the diary. Don't worry. So this is welcome to the past. We are now 5 years in the past, and this is what was going on at that time. This is the old starting soon screen. It's been updated, as you can tell, from years gone by. Well, and it's a pretty minor update. I literally just blew it up. It's basically the exact same, though, if we're being perfectly honest with ourselves. Where's this thing? I just want to get rid of all of the things. There we go. Perfect. I'll move my head even higher up here. Perfect. And then we were going to 67 minutes. Just right around there. So where were we at this point in time? This is late into the Hollow Knight streams.
You can make your game much harder, but you can't blame a loss on the character. Well, you can.
Oh, man.
Because it does make the game harder.
So this was, you know, obviously during the lockdown. Everyone was trapped inside. Thanks for the stream. Got to go get dinner. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. You know, funny enough, I was thinking about coming back to this game at some point. Because
I rolled in the same direction I was going.
You know, Hollow Knight is intense. And I felt like I would need to like go back and study these VODs in order to even have an idea of what it is that I would need to do in order to beat this game.
Ouch. Can I heal? That'd be great. Okay, that sucked. That combination
God,
of things,
damn
that
beetle
was just
guards.
too much.
This is
Oh
right
my
around
God,
the time
oh
I
my
learned
God,
that the down B button
please.
was just actually incredibly broken too.
1, 2. My goal is to walk out of here with at least full HP. No. I pretty much play exclusively Ice Climbers, and like occasionally I'll pick up Ridley, but like not in tournament. And you know what Raleigh is. Actually, I don't know if I know what Broadley is. Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought that was it. One more dude. Arguably, the Beatles are harder than this guy. Arguably. This guy's got some things that make him hard, but like everything is super predictable, and once you figure out how to dodge stuff, that's like the hardest thing to dodge. But you know, he gives you time to heal it off.
Man, I used to be good at this game.
Yep.
That's what I'm learning right now.
Not bad, not bad.
You know what's funny is that all of like the assets that I used to use back during these streams are they still exist.
I haven't played on Big Blue since
like within my
the
OBS.
Wii U
This
came
is
out.
like just
I don't
how it
think
used
so,
to
at
be.
least. I tend to play on like the more tournament legal stages.
Who was I talking to? Is this Sephiroth Godwin?
The stream delay is not that bad today. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear that.
But yeah,
I will
no,
say I'm moving next week, and so there's a good chance that my Wi-Fi might change, like in terms of quality, and I don't know what that will result in.
oh man.
This is like a general heads up.
So, okay, let me pause this and talk about what was going on here. So, 2020, I was working at an ice cream store at the time. And basically, my life consisted of like just coming in, clocking in, going, working at the ice cream store, making some money, going back home and streaming for like 3 hours, 3 to 5 hours. If you didn't notice, this is a 3.5 hour stream, which is longer than what I usually do. And so, like, that was just my life at the time. And a lot of it consisted of I was living at this house with this guy, and the guy at one point I was in college finishing up school while doing online classes, and the dude cuts the internet cable on accident with a shovel, and we lose internet for like a month. And he's like, I can't get anyone out here and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I need like this to do like to finish school. Like I can't graduate unless I have internet. And I'm like literally doing homework at friends' houses and like at work and stuff like that just to try and get by. And that was like kind of where I like drew the line, because like the house was slowly falling apart and stuff like that. It was messy and chaotic constantly. And obviously my life is a little messy and chaotic at times. You can see the things in my room, but like, it was much worse in the living room, honestly. And so at the time I was looking for a new place to move. And I found this apartment complex, $300 a month, super cheap. And that was probably, I went from one bad living situation to one very worse living situation. The college apartment, that apartment complex that I lived in, I'm pretty sure my roommate was like doing cocaine in the living room. And, there were domestic issues between him and his girlfriend, and God, it was so incredibly chaotic, like to the point where it's like, yeah, I need to like get the fuck out of here. This is the worst living situation I've ever been in. But yeah, so this was like this was ages ago. And there were actually streams of me at that apartment complex also streaming. I think the Katamari Damacy streams were done there, and so were the Paper Mario and the Origami King streams way back when. But yeah, no, that was a time and a half. As for Hollow Knight, I never beat the game. I actually got to like the final gauntlet where you just get like boss rush after boss rush, and I could get all the way up until the final boss, and then he would just like 3-tap me and I'd die instantly. And so it like basically turned into like this game where I would do 15 minutes of boss rush without getting touched once, and then I would literally die within a matter of a minute and a half, not learn anything about the attack patterns or how to deal with them and anything of that nature. And then I'd be like, well, that was an attempt. We go back. And then I spent another 15 minutes. I think I did that for about 6 hours. And then I was like, that's it. We're done. I can't do it anymore. We got to do something else, because this is going to drive me absolutely insane. But yeah, no, this might actually be one of the oldest videos on my channel. Here, we can go back and see where this one fits into the archives. Videos, we'll go from oldest. Oh my God, actually, yeah, that is the third oldest video I've ever done. It's right there. Or third oldest uploaded video. There are technically, I think, older videos. Oh no, the Origami King. Wow, that happened. Really? Oh, that's right, because I moved out like the week following. So like all the Origami King, like that was literally the next game I was playing at that time. So that was like literally, you can see here I'm in a new place, and then here I'm still at the old place. See, old place. You can tell by the webcam. It's like this kind of yellowish background with very very orange lighting, and then like literally a week later. Shoot, oldest. There we are. Yeah, so that was the 14th, and then yeah, the 22nd. Here I am playing Origami King. Same setup for the most part. And I'm in this very, very white background. Man, even just like looking at that image, I can think of the smell of that place. Ugh. All right. But in the meantime, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you for a moment of diary time. God, what a blast of the past. Let's see if we can find another MHGU streamer somewhere out there tonight. I see Wilds, I see Cyber Sleuth, I see Freedom Unite. They don't have a game in their title. Otherwise, we might find someone new to raid who is playing MHGU. Yeah, let's go find someone new. Let's see. I see Scuff Buds is playing Ultimate. Or Generations Ultimate. So we'll go raid them. Popeyes? Yeah. Yeah, I could eat some Popeyes. I'm about to finish up stream, so I'll come say hi in just a minute here. But for everyone, have a great night. I will catch you all later. Yeah, I'll see you around. Bye.